Hi, I'm Stigi from Corsual.com, and now we take a look back at March and see what was going on in video game business. Ubisoft revealed the main character of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The guy's name is Edward Kenway, and he's the grandfather of Connor that we know from Assassin's Creed 3. As it looks like in the video, he's quite a normal pirate, but I guess this will change when you play the game. The MMORPG Elder Scrolls Online seems to be almost finished. The keys for the closed beta are out and the first users will have a look at the game. We will keep you up to date about how this game will look like in comparison with the big Elder Scrolls titles. Tomb Raider came out and everybody was happy with the game, except for the old school fans who expected a bit more of labyrinths and puzzles. There have been some problems with Nvidia graphic cards on the PC, but these are fixed now. And the TraceFX feature has been optimized. TraceFX, that's this feature with the hair, that the hair looks more realistic. Apart from that, Crystal Dynamics said that they will continue the story of this reboot and they do not plan to publish any single-player download content. Therefore, we get some new maps for the multiplayer. The failure of the month seems to be EA with the launch of SimCity. As you know, for SimCity you need to be online, but the server capacity hasn't been strong enough, so in the beginning it was impossible to play the game. Still, we were able to play it someday, as you can see in our quick view of the game, and we liked it, although the cities were a bit small. EA later launched a page where you can see which servers actually work, and they also gave away some gifts as an excuse for this failure, which you can get via Origin. Pretty nice. SimCity Social, the browser version of SimCity, received a tiny update. Now you will be attacked by aliens, and there's a quest where you have to build some military buildings and upgrade them so you can defend yourself against the monsters from space. The Sims 3 received another add-on. In university life, your Sims can study now. It's your decision what they will study. And of course, you can also go to parties and get to know other Sims. Maybe even the Sim of your life. EA has also been criticized for microtransactions in Dead Space 3, which means that you can spend real money to buy in-game items. Many hardcore fans didn't like that. It reminds them of free-to-play, and especially when EA said that every game in the future will have that, they got pretty angry. Maybe that's why EA later said that they meant mobile titles only, so we can look forward to retail titles without microtransactions. Of course, there are free-to-play games from EA where you find microtransactions, like upcoming Command & Conquer. But they said that this wouldn't be pay to win. You can just buy special costumes for your units and that's it. The last single-player DLC Citadel for Mass Effect 3 is out a while now, and BioWare also published the soundtrack for free. Nice. On the PAX East they also announced that they are creating a completely new universe now, so we can look forward to a new series of BioWare. Great. Two short news for League of Legends this month. The standard costume of Karma is redesigned, but everybody who owned Karma before will get the old costume as a skin. Also a new champion has been revealed. As you can see here, this is Zack. In a short teaser, Gearbox revealed that Borderlands 2 will receive a new character. Although we still don't know what kind of character this will be, special abilities and so on, but as always we will keep you up to date on this. There are 3 news concerning Blizzard this month. First, StarCraft 2 Hearts of the Swarm came out and fans liked it. The second news is the announcement of Diablo 3 on consoles, and since you have no mouse there, you will control the characters directly. If this works, we still have to find out, but chances are high that it will work since it's from Blizzard. Now the third news, the big bomb, was Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft, a completely new title. Although it looks pretty nice in the first videos, fans were disappointed because they expected something really big and not just a free-to-play card trading game. Still, we're looking forward to it and we'll see if it's good or not. We guess it will be okay. PlanetSide 2 received a big update. For example, there are maps where you can train your abilities now, so you don't look like a noob when you play with other players. The PC version of Minecraft received another update. This time it's called Redstone, and the exact fixes and changes you can read on Corsual.com. Like expected, Aliens Colonial Marines received a big update, at least the PC version. 4 GB of data like better textures and so on are implemented in the update, so maybe you can give the game another chance now. Steam announced another feature called Early Access, which with you can play the games before they are published. This means you have the chance to tell the developers what you will change for the final version, but you always have to buy the game in order to get early access. There are 12 titles now that support that. 2 sad news we got here. The Terrarian title Battlemons is shut down. And Warhammer Online Wrath of the Heroes will not be continued too. This means Warhammer Online hasn't been able to survive the beta status, and most of the fans are pretty sad about it since the game is not as bad. The producer said that he's pretty lucky and proud of this title. He thanks the community for the great time, and he learned a lot about free-to-play and new server structures. So the death of this title is not a complete waste. Where death is, there is life too, and a few titles have been announced this month. Let's start with the 2 MOBA titles. The first one from Big Point, that is called Merc Edit, and the second one, Infinite Crisis, placed in the DC universe, or let's better say in the DC multiverse, because overall there are 6 different universes where you can take characters from. So far there are just 12 champions, but we can be sure that there will be more. Looks pretty nice already. And there's good news for retro fans, because the NES classic DuckTales will be remastered in an HD version. A trailer for Saints Row 4 appeared. We can tell already that there will be alien weapons to use. The 4th part of the popular Thief series is announced, and many people look forward to it. We'll see if it's gonna be as hard as the old parts, but we guess not, since most games are pretty easy nowadays. The best announcement for most of the people, of course, is the announcement of Battlefield 4. A video with gameplay scenes has been published, and it looks so freaking good. Like expected. The Frostbite Engine 3 just rules. So that's it for March 2013. Let's take a quick look on what's going on in April. On 2nd of April there's Defiant Sci-Fi and Cities in Motion 2. On 9th of April there will be the release of Age of Empires 2, the HD edition. On 26th of April there will be Star Trek and Dead Island Riptide. Also in April we can look forward to Shootmania, Storm and Trackmania 2 Stadium. Well, that's it for the news flash this month. Thanks for watching. We'll see us on Corsual.com, and I'm out. Stieg over.